Hey guys, so today I wasn't going to talk about this, but I've been asked about it by a few subscribers. There's an article from a website called The Guardian called Toxic Forever Chemicals Widespread in Top Makeup Brands Study Finds. Wasn't going to talk about it because I read this, I didn't really feel super strong one way or another on it, but I was asked about it by a few of you, so I thought I would do a little video on it. And a lot of what I read in this kind of is a little bit fear-mongering. So they mention, and I'll link to this article in case you want to read it, and they didn't link to the study in it, so I can link you to that too. But so they say they studied a lot of brands, makeup products, and they found chemicals that at certain levels, they say, cause cancer, birth defects, liver disease, thyroid disease, decreased immunity, hormone disruptions, and a range of other serious health problems, which cancer, birth defects, and liver, that's super serious too. So they're mentioning this, that's very serious enough to hurt your baby, hurt yourself, maybe kill you. But they don't mention what products they found these toxins in. Something does not add up there right off the bat. They're afraid of getting sued, I'm sure, but we recently had a story where a company tested several different products for benzene, which is a carcinogen, and they actually listed the products they found them in. So why can that company do this, but these people can't do that? It's crazy to me. It's a little strange that they're going to mention that they've got these toxins in these products that are serious enough to really do so many bad things, but then they're not going to tell you what products they're in. So then it leads me to question a lot of things like, where did they buy the products? And they mentioned top makeup brands. I think there's a list of brands: Clinique, L'Oreal, Ulta, CoverGirl, Clinique, Maybelline, Smashbox, NARS, Estee Lauder, and more. So where did they buy them? Did they buy them on Amazon? Could they potentially be fakes? Did they find them in any of those brands, or was it just total random one-off brands? I mean, they don't tell us, so we don't really know. And we're supposed to be afraid now of all of our products, but they're not going to tell us which ones to be afraid of. So I really, it's one study. They mentioned it's peer-reviewed, but so based off this one study, they're really calling in the government to regulate more and be involved more in cosmetics and things like that. But I don't know. When I think about that, I get a little nervous because I think of the FDA, think of sunscreen. Gee, we haven't approved any new filters in decades. So what's going to happen if the government's more involved in this stuff? I don't really know. So obviously, probably more studies might need to be done. But I think they should at least have the common courtesy to tell us. I mean, if we should all be freaking out about all of our products we use, tell us which ones at least. But I guess they'd rather cover their butts and not get sued rather than stop people from getting birth defects and cancer. I guess money is more important than that. I don't know. I guess I'm more interested in what your guys' thoughts are on this. So a lot of you are kind of concerned about this article. I don't think this changes anything from what we did yesterday to what we're going to do tomorrow because we don't really have any other information in it. So I did want to make a video on it just because I was asked about it by so many people. I guess tomorrow, what am I going to be doing differently in my skincare makeup routine than what I did yesterday? Nothing, because I don't know anything. Although when that benzene thing came out, I knew which sunscreens not to use again because they told me which ones. So I don't know. There's so much scandal and drama. I never thought when I started vlogging that there'd be this much news and drama and things in the skincare world, but it seems like every day, every week, there's something new to either be afraid of, not use because it's bad, not used because the ingredient's not in there, not used because it's not a proper SPF. It seems like every day or every week something like that comes out, but I don't know, I'm a little dumbfounded. I just never had this idea that I'd be kind of becoming a YouTube type journalist almost in a way, with so much news and things. I just wanted to review things, but I guess I can't just do a review of something and then find out later it's not the proper SPF or it doesn't even contain bakuchiol like the herbivore product does, and not mention it to people. So I become a journalist, YouTuber. I don't know what to call it. I'm just a dork from Minnesota. That's all I am. So with a passion and obsession for skincare, freaking out and buying more things. That's about it. But I thought I had to mention this since so many of you asked about it and what what you should be concerned about, which is I don't even know because they don't tell us. So I don't know. Does the FDA need to be involved more? Does the government need to be involved more in skincare and things like that? I get a little nervous because the FDA can't pass a new filter in decades. So I don't necessarily, I guess more studies should probably be done. And they should probably reveal which products contain these so we know not to buy them. Because in turn, this was funded by a group, environmental group, because in turn these products then pollute the environment and our lakes and things like that. So at least if they would tell us, we would know not to buy them. But they don't tell us anything, so we can't act differently. And should we just, with no other facts, just conclude? I don't know what to conclude. I guess that's my point, is they're not telling us enough information. They're telling us something to be afraid of, but then they don't really tell us what. So other than the specific ingredient, but since we don't know what products they're in, I don't know. So that's the news, I guess. Yeah, so I'm more interested in what your guys' thoughts are, because obviously, I guess more studies should be done on this before we reach too far, jump too far, and make conclusions, and then we just know brands. So should we just instantly believe that every product from L'Oreal, Ulta, MAC, CoverGirl, blah, 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 has all of this in there in every product? I don't know. So if I knew which products to stop using, I would stop using them, because I don't want the stuff, these forever chemicals that apparently never leave your body and my body, and then to go in the environment. I don't want that, but they don't tell us anything else, so I can't act any differently than I do today. So those are total random thoughts for today. So I'm more interested in your guys' thoughts, because maybe you have more knowledge, or maybe you have a friend of a friend that worked on the study and knew which ingredients or products to look at. So I don't know. They use a mascara for the picture, but I don't think that means it's in mascaras per se. I think that's just what they picked because it's a pretty picture. Anyway, okay, those are my total random news thoughts today. So I will see you guys more tomorrow. And I've been working for a long time on my top antioxidants and skincare video, so I'm going to do that this week too. So anyway, leave a comment with your thoughts. Maybe you have more succinct thoughts than I do at this point. So leave a comment. I love hearing from you. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much.